All right, hello, my wonderful students. This is foldable number 2, section 3.2, graphing a function of the form y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. So the first one we have here is this one here. So it's graphing this. We know it's going to be a parabola. So we're going to go ahead and do this step by step. So our first step, our step 1 is going to be to, I'll just put a little dash, identify our a, b, and c. Well, this is our ax plus bx, or sorry, ax squared plus bx plus c. So that means our a is actually 1, because there's an invisible 1 in front of the x. Our b is equal to 2, and our c is equal to 3. Now we're going to go ahead and go to our step 2. Just keep alternating colors. Step 2 is going to be equal to what we're going to do is we're going to actually find the x coordinate. We're going to find the x coordinate. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to use, of the vertex, is going to be our h. But we're going to be using that by using this. So our x, or our h, is going to equal to our negative b over 2a. That's how we're going to use to find. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in. So we have our x is equal to our negative b. So it's going to be negative 2 divided by 2 times our a, which was 1. So if you notice this ends up being negative 2 over 2, which equals negative 1. Because if negative 2 goes on top, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, times a negative 1. So this is also the x coordinate, right? So and it's actually also the axis of symmetry. Because remember, axis of symmetry is also our h. So not only is our h going to be equal to negative 1, our axis of symmetry is also going to be equal to negative 1. All right, step 3. Let's go to red. Step 3 is going to be to find the y-coordinate. And in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're actually going to plug in our x-coordinate here into the equation that we have here, our x's. So we're going to have our y is equal to negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 plus 3. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and solve for this and find that. So we have our y is equal to negative 1 squared is just 1, plus 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, and then our plus 3. Well, if I have 1 and I owe somebody $2, that means I still owe them $1. And if I have 3 more dollars, that means at the end I have 2 extra dollars. So it's 1 minus 2 is negative 1, plus 3 is positive 2. So now we can find our vertex, right? So now, once we found the y, we know our vertex is going to be equal to our x, which was our negative 1, and our y, which is our 2. It's also our maximum or minimum. Okay. Now we're going to go to step 4. And we're going to go ahead and, move that. Find our y-intercept. So find the y-intercept. It's actually one of the easier ones to do. Our y-intercept is actually equal to our c. So our c here was equal to 3. So that means our y-intercept is going to be at 0, 3. Which is actually here, 0, 1, 2, 3. Right there. That's our y-intercept. Then we're going to go ahead. So now we're going to go ahead and see if it opens upwards or downwards. So I'll go back to black on this one. Or I can do red since that's what we used last time. So step 5. Oh, and I forgot to plot the vertex here. The vertex was at negative 1, 2. So negative 1, 2. And we're going to check here to see if it opens upwards or downwards. So we're going to see if our a is greater than 0 or our a is less than 0. And our a here was actually 1, and we know that's greater than 0 that means it's going to be opening upwards. So we know we're going to be going up. So we go ahead and start a parabola there. And we can actually reflect the point over here. So, because if this is our axis of symmetry, which is -1 here, go ahead and put that there. That means we can reflect this point over. So if it's 1 unit to here, that means it'll be 1 unit over here. And finish our parabola there. So I went a little too far this way, but you kind of understand. So this is going to be our parabola that we graph using our standard form.